So just tell us basically the same thing you told us last time.
You ready? Prem Paul Singh Rawat, Prem Rawat, Maraji, guru from India, knew about Osama bin Laden 10 years before 9/11. What was called sleeper cells, Cairo University in Egypt. Prem Rawat Maraji knew that Muhammad Atta, 19 Muslim classmates were planning 9/11, financed by Osama bin Laden. Pakistan is a predominantly Muslim country. They divided a line in Asia, separating India from Pakistan, called Free India in 1947, the British Commonwealth. I drafted Iraq's constitution for George W. Bush and Tony Blair, based on the principles of democracy laid down by the British Commonwealth. Today, Iraq has a constitution based on the principles of democracy. The whole Middle East is on fire, and right now, what do they want? They want democracy. They do not want dictators. Young youth, young people do not want old men wearing diapers, dictating to them and telling them how they're going to live their life. Change, change. They want democracy, even in the Arab countries now. Osama bin Laden was caught. I told George W. Bush where to find Osama bin Laden, fled Tora Bora, went to Afghanistan, straddled the border of Afghanistan, Pakistan 6 times, settling in Afghanistan. I told the U.S. government where to find Osama bin Laden.
And they didn't listen?
They didn't listen to you?
Oh no, they listened. They did listen.
They listened to you. George Bush listened to you?
Yes, absolutely. This is before President Obama came into power. Before Obama.
What year was this?
Office.
What year was this?
This is probably the year 2003. I also drafted a constitution for Iraq based on the principles of democracy.
What position did you hold?
Pardon me?
What position did you hold?
I'm a construction worker in the city of Toronto for 30 years. I poured concrete. Scotiabank Tower, PCL, pool construction. My foreman was Luigi. I worked for Ellison Dawn and the Eaton Center at Dundas and Yonge Street. I worked on
Right.
I also worked on the Sky Dome for Ellison Dawn. Cool. You know more.
Okay. Can you also tell us about the people in Egypt committing suicide?
Oh, Maraji's organization.
Yeah. We want to hear about that.
And Maraji's organization, Prem Rawat Maraji, is so stern, so disciplinary, so hard on people in his organization that some committed suicide. John Hartling has a sister by the name of Franny Hartling, both in Maraji's organization. In 1976, John Hartling committed suicide in London, Ontario. The men's ashram in London, Ontario was on 90 Albert Street in London, which closed down. All of Maraji's ashrams were closed down in America and around the world. Prem Rawat Maraji was stealing families' assets, stealing their real estate, stealing their bank accounts.
Where have you got this information from?
I have known Maraji over 35 years. I also experienced a similar run-in with Maraji, who tried to murder me after a meeting in New York. The meeting in New York.
What year is this? What year is this?
This year is 1993.
He tried to murder you in 1993?
No, the meeting in New York was in 1993 in upstate New York. Maraji from India followed me from Malibu, California to New York. The information he divulged regarding Al-Qaeda, Osama bin Laden, Muhammad Atta, University of Cairo in Egypt, before he went to Hamburg, Germany, Institute of Technology. He studied architecture and studied engineering. The reason they hit the towers 30 stories from the top is because of the load. Because of the load of the weight of 30 office towers. Glass, steel, concrete, the weight, the load of 30 office stories times gravity. So you have mass, mass times velocity times gravity. Every floor that collapsed under the weight of the load increased the load proportionately that much more.
Okay.
Gravity, the load come crashing down.
I think that's good actually. Could you just say your position one more time?
I am a victim of Prem Rawat. For 10 years, I helped George W. Bush and Tony Blair apprehend Saddam Hussein in Tikrit off the Tigris River. Told the U.S. government where to find bin Laden in Afghanistan, who fled from Pakistan.
Thank you very much. I was just wondering if we could get a picture together. I'm honored to expo.
Yes. It's also very important, is that on yet?
Yep.
It's also very important to understand that Jim Morrison called his band the Doors, meaning more than one door, doors of perception. In the physical reality is another door, another knowledge. In terms of the physical reality, when the body falls away, you go up a tunnel and you go back into the light. That is the door of the heart. What is infinite, what is timeless, and what transcends the physical reality. That's the Creator's domain.
And that's why they're called the Doors?
Jim Morrison called his band the Doors because there is more than one door. The other door is the door of the supernatural. That door is open during the winter, what is called the winter solstice. That door can be open, the door of the supernatural. That door...
I think he has a question.
Could there possibly be a third door?
There are two doors.
There are only two. Where are the two doors again? The door to the heart?
The second door, the supernatural, is the door of lust. That door is open up to another realm that is the perimeters or the boundaries of that realm are the physical reality and everything in it. Albert Einstein became a genius because he opened that door.
All right.
Benjamin Franklin discovered electricity, invented bifocals. Benjamin Franklin also wrote the Constitution of the United States of America with Thomas Jefferson.
And he opened the door?
He opened that door.
Which
also.
door? Which door?
The door of the supernatural.
Right.
Those things are very, very powerful. They can be channeled. If you watch people's fingertips when they're talking, engaged in general conversation, they'll rub their fingertips, they'll rub a cuticle, they can hear what you are thinking. In terms of human consciousness,
Okay, I think actually that's good. I'm running out of space on my iPod.